Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Grace F Remastered. And in the last episode, we went through the final day of Asbel's childhood, and the day that everything changed for the worse. Sophie is apparently dead, Hubert has now been adopted to a different family, and Asbel has ran away from home to join the Knights Academy. Fantastic! Let's load our save and start. 7 years later.
It went that way!
Right. We will survive!
Alright, now... Ow. Asbel has something new. Press A to draw your sword and press it again to use burst darts. Burst darts tend to differ among characters to a greater extent than A arts. Learn how to use them each to your advantage. For Asbel, it's because he has a quick draw style.
Gotcha. Now, not yet.
As you can see.
Draw. Gotcha. Not yet. Yeah. I'll keep on getting stronger.
And here, prepare to hear that line a lot, because Asbel loves to say that. Also, interesting choice of outfit there, Asbel. Asbel has gained the Initiate of the Sword title. Burst Arts, or B Arts, are now available in battle at the cost of 1 CC. Asbel can draw his sword at any time to gain access to a new set of attacks. Use A to draw your sword to unleash Burst Arts and use B when you want to sheathe your weapon.
Well done, Asbel. I see my worries about your first field mission were completely unfounded.
Sir, my success is due to your superior instruction.
You don't have to be so formal. Just keep doing what you've been doing, and we'll be fine.
Sir.
All right. Let's go over the mission briefing one more time. We are here to investigate Orlan, a village located on the far side of the forest. It has a population of about 50, give or take, mostly employed in forestry. A few days ago, the Royal Knights received word that the residents of Orlan had suddenly vanished without a trace. Our mission is to meet the Knights investigating the area and provide them with whatever assistance they require.
Understood, sir.
It's an unusual mission. Keep your guard up and be prepared for anything. This concludes the briefing.
And now we're in full control of Asbel once again. Not this way. Let's try another route. Alright. The Lord of Launt. Orlan Woods. Alright then.
I want to give you something.
And say hello to Malik. One of the best characters in the entire fucking game. And here we have the Elf Mixer, a mysterious device that transforms elf into items you'll need to refill its elf at shops.
It's an Elf mixer.
We have some real battles ahead of us, so it should come in handy. I know you've probably trained with one before, but let's go over it again just in case.
Yes, sir.
Malik is also Asbel's instructor. The Elf Mixer is a tool used for cooking dishes during battle and for creating various items. It's a device that belongs in the arsenal of a true warrior. First, let's go ahead and set a rice ball to it. Go ahead and select a rice ball. Rice ball. Simple, no? What's the condition listed next to in battle is met? That little rice ball will automatically restore some of your HP. In other words, always have something in the mixer. Alright, so when in battle, when someone's HP is less than or equal to 60%, we will use a rice ball. Right now, up to 3 items can be set at once. Go ahead and select one of the empty slots. This time, select an apple gel. Go ahead and select an apple gel. When you set certain items to the mixer, it will produce more of them when you're up and about. You see while traveling, 10% prod chance. That means there's a 10% chance the item will be produced after a minute or so walking around. Once the item is in your collector's book, you can set it even when you're not carrying anything. Now let's try removing the apple gel. Don't worry, you can put it back later. Good. Now remember, the elf mixer is handy, but it's not free. You can't produce items without L, fortunately you can charge L at most shops, so don't forget to fill up whenever you can. Lastly, as you know, elf mixers are tools that develop over time. By cooking dishes, you increase the maximum amount of elf the mixer can store, and by producing materials, you increase the number of item slots. It's like the old saying goes, he who rules the mixer rules the battle.
That's it. Now let's return to the mission.
Alright, thanks Malik. And welcome to the party, buddy. Now then, Malik. Burst arts and shortcuts. The arts menu allows you to set burst arts to left stick and A time. You can also press start to set shortcuts to the right stick. These shortcuts can be used to access your current character's arts, or they can be used to order other party members to use specific arts of your choosing. Anyway, Malik here is a... well, as you can see, he's a mage that also uses a boomerang weapon. Interesting choice of weaponry there, Malik. And ironically, Malik is one of the strongest characters in the game. In fact, there's a neat little trick you can do involving a certain skill, I believe it's called, or is it an ability, or is it a costume? Point is, once we do that, we can really start cheesing fights if we want to. That's if I actually go for it. Anyway, now that we're an adult, Asbel has, well, different arts altogether. As you can see, we still have Nimble Fang, Stagger Strike, Wind Crush, Wolfwind Fang, Dual Impact, Burial Blade. We don't have the arts that we had as a kid anymore. We got Demon Fang and Shockwave Slash. As you can see, his old arts have been upgraded. And we have a total of 25 titles. So yeah, we're gonna be, we'll max out this title, then swap to Initiate of the Sword. Malik has... Knights Academy Instructor. Instructor of Barona's Knights Academy and Battle Expert Skill, Weapon, and Krios Arts. Acquainted with royalty. One who knew the prince when he was a child. Feels like we may have run into him years ago. Yeah, you know that scene that I talked about I missed? Yeah, that was Malik's first introduction. I missed it. Oops. A knight revered by most of his kin, so what is about him that attracts them so? And he has Scout. Proof of one's drive to discover. Keep on searching. Expert... what's this do? Berber's Ascent's on an active party post-battle HP recovery 3% and post-50 HP. And lastly, Blade Rang Initiate. The warrior uses his Blade Rang to attack enemies from distance. Photon Burst, Rolling Flare, Rock Lance. Asbel is now equipped with a longsword, a cheap and easy to use single-handed weapon. Standard Knight Academy equipment. And we have leather guards, and we now have unique stuff. Bronze Scabbard. No gems though. And Malik has Cologne. Nice. Alright, well, let's get started.
Your training. Watch your step. Weapons of
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
Yeah, I just need to remember how to play Asbel when he's an adult again. Don't worry about it. Some arts can be learned from skills. Multiple skills may offer the same art. It doesn't matter what you choose. However, if you learn the same art from more than one skill, its effects will stack, making it more powerful. You may be able to earn new titles by using the same arts repeatedly. Okay, Mixer. Now that we have access to this, yes, we can make herbs. So, here's what we do. We don't use herbs at all. Instead, we wait until we get the entire batch of them, and then we put them in the mixer. Because at that point, we'll have enough elf and enough item slots to do a lot. Okay, we're gonna do apple gels, because why not? How about the axe beak?
Let's get this underway.
Okay.
There it
No one
is.
can stand before my blade.
Your Continue to hold the guard button. A blue light will surround your body. Once blue aura, state your critical gauge will increase. Restore CC by guard and then use the blue aura to your advantage. Feels good to actually be in the fight. 800 gold.
Stand guard!
Draw! Demon Bang! Yeah! There!
Each new discovery brings us one step closer.
Level up! The best way to increase your CC is by landing consecutive hits of battle, so regarding evading attacks will also increase your CC. Alright, let's continue onwards. And by that, I mean exploring around. Life bottle, don't mind if I do.
Stand guard!
You won't live to regret. Okay, gotcha. Draw!
Yeah, 10 seconds is kind of hard at this point.
Each new discovery brings us one step closer.
You can continue to guard while in the blue aura state. A green aura will surround your body. If you attack while in the green aura state, the enemy attacks won't stagger you when you launch an arc. This effect is known as Iron Stance. Yeah, and we'll keep on getting tutorials until we run out. Because I refuse to turn those off.
I can't lose. Strike! There! Strike! Not yet! Now! Let's keep moving.
Alright, mastered the title. You may notice the blue gauge to the left of the CC number. Did you also notice you tend to get critical hits when this is full? Also, so perhaps you should fill this gauge, and perhaps not letting it fall is the best idea. Yeah, as you can't tell, I'm doing my best to keep Asbel's crit up. Cause he can hit like a bus when that's at maximum. Anyway, new title.
Let's get this underway.
Okay, gotcha. Slow him down. Now. Strike. Strike. There. Let's keep moving.
Level up for Malik. Shockwave Slash has been upgraded. You shoot a guard while in the green aura state. A red light will surround your body. This red aura allows you to break the red enemy's guard prevented from evading. This is the last of the 3 guard auras. So, blue is crit, green is anti-stagger, and red is guard break. The problem is you gotta hold the button down for a few seconds. Ooh, wood chunk.
This won't take long.
Weapons of fury.
Okay. Not yet. Yeah. Great job. There. We won't fail!
Feather! During battle, the gauge on the left side of the screen shows the elf being produced. The blue portion is for your party and increases when you attack, guard, or evade, or are attacked. Red portion is for the enemies. It works in a similar manner. So yeah, enemies can also take advantage of the elf mixer if they have one. Hey, it's a turtles!
This won't take long. Now. Not yet.
Ah, we triggered an elf burst, which does, essentially, this.
Each new discovery brings us one step closer.
All about attributes. Attributes are the attack characteristics associated with particular arts. The beast attribute, for example, increases damage to beast type monsters, while slash attribute is effective against enemies weak to slash attacks. And the elf burst that we just saw allows us to basically spam arts for a few seconds. And here's our first piece of armor, an iron tunic. Wrong button. Effects none. Finally, we have a third tab that tells me what the hell these things do. Ugh, it took fucking forever to get this. If you can't tell, I am most used to Tales from, you know, at this point onwards. So, Gracis and Zillia, those are the Tale games I'm the most familiar with and their systems and mechanics. So me going back to the old games being confused, but like, how the fuck do I do this and see this information? Yeah, you could tell. Ah, nuts. Just when I decide to set up shops in the forest, the place gets destroyed. Seems really dangerous over there. Make sure you're prepared. Do I have to do a shitty Brooklyn accent? Yes, I do. This guy talks like he's Jolie Wheeler over here. Okay, anything I can make in dualize? Apple and pie sheet for pie? Sure. Chicken and rice for a grilled chicken bowl. Where do we get the seaweed and the mushrooms for this? I don't know. Beef and rice for a beef bowl. Pupper just made covering rice with boiled skirt steak. Parent-child share a lead role. That's funny. Also, it costs money to charge the elf mixer, so be careful with that. Let's buy some Panacea bottles. I mean, I got nothing else to buy. And I'll earn all the money back anyway. Stamp cards. When you make a purchase at a shop, you'll start to get stamps on the stamp card associated with that town. For every 10 stamps you receive, the shops will band together and offer a special bargain item for purchase. You can also urge sales by selling items and dualizing. Alright, thank you. Ah, we get the turtles. Okay, yeah, that'll work for now. Morno flowers. Flower that blooms only in the forest is used to make medicines. Flower power.
Hold on.
Yes, sir?
These are merino flowers. Combine them with water of absolution, and you have the raw ingredients for a holy bottle. Wait here a minute.
I've studied for 7 years, and I still didn't know that. Am I really ready to become a knight?
Oh, Asbel, you're fine.
What's on your mind?
Nothing, sir. It's just you're so knowledgeable about everything, and it makes me doubt myself.
Knowledge for its own sake is meaningless. But this is information that can help you to protect yourself and others when you become a knight. Remember it.
Sir.
Yeah, don't worry, Asbel. You'll figure it out as you gain more experience with the world. More apple gels. And apple gels appear from the ether mixer. Push the rock. Jump across. Very slowly, I might add. And now we have a shortcut. Why do we need a shortcut here? I don't know. I guess just in case you weren't doing your due diligence exploring the dungeon.
Stay sharp, even against junk. Each new discovery brings us one step closer.
Wolf and Fang was upgraded. Once the blue portion of the Elf Gauge fills, Elf is released, and the battlefield enters the Elf Burst state, which fills your CC and keeps it there, allowing you to attack with impunity. Some skills grant additional effects during the state, so be sure to use them to gain the upper hand. Like I said, it's basically your oh shit button. Chip Claw. Wonderful. Save Crystal. Knights report in.
Captain Malik, it's an honor to have you here, sir.
What have you learned?
Early reports on the missing villagers appear to be true. We found no trace of them.
It looks like there was a fire.
So it does. A bad one from the state of things. Any connection between the fire and the missing villagers?
We're looking into that right now. If you could lend a hand, it would be much appreciated.
You heard them, Asbel.
Yes, sir.
Is this the cadet we've been hearing about, Captain Malik?
This is Asbel Lant. Today is his first field mission.
It's an honor to meet you.
All right, let's get started. First, we'll split up and take a look around the village.
Sure, sounds like a good idea.
If you find anything, let me know ASAP.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Malik has left. Now we need to investigate the town. Place is deserted, alright. And now we get the sad music. Oh, man. Let's see, I think we need to see something specific or talk...
What's that?
We need to come over here.
I shouldn't call the captain until I know where that noise is coming from. Now, where did it go?
Yeah, that sounds about right, Asbel. Good look out there, show us what you're made of. Who could have done this? This is beyond the scope of any normal monster. Could be a clue somewhere in the village. Keep searching. And there we see our target, the little wolf guy. Or rather, the big wolf guy. Anything else? No, okay, so let's go investigate the wolf. I doubt he's the one responsible for this.
Was that a dog? Or maybe a wolf? Damn! What the hell is this?
We will survive!
Say hi to the Nova Wolf, our next fight.
Not yet!
Ow.
Why can't I hurt it? I'm not about to lose here. Huh? It worked. All right.
Open the Y and set Lightning Strike art. We have Lightning Strike. Yay! I guess we set Lightning Strike to the left. Lightning Strike's Nova attribute can smash the enemy's Nova barrier. It's weak to Nova as well, so use it to attack.
Okay! Fall! Yeah! There! Strike! Yeah! There! Okay! Demon Bang! Strike! Draw! Fall! Gotcha!
As you can see, this fight is a little bit tricky.
Okay! Slash! Draw! Demon
Thanks for the ice ball.
Now! We won't fail!
Victory! And we get an evade chart and a Rebenya. If you want to give a boost to your portion of the elf gauge, try attacking the enemies from behind on the field. Doing so will provide you with extra elf when the fight begins. However, it's the same applies to enemies, so stay on your guard while traveling.
I finally beat him. But what was that light from my hand? What is this thing?
Did you slay this beast?
Yes, sir. It attacked without warning, so I defended myself.
Captain, do you think this creature is responsible for the missing villagers?
It's certainly possible. I found evidence of wild animal attacks while I was exploring the village. This thing could have been part of a larger group, but we'll need more info to be sure.
Suspicious
You
indeed.
have our gratitude, Captain. I think we can take it the rest of the way.
Understood. Asbel, we're done here.
Thank you for your assistance, Asbelant.
Of course, sir. I'm glad I was able to help.
Indeed. Your efforts may have unlocked the core of this little mystery. Captain Malik has chosen well. I look forward to having you in our ranks.
Now, this boy is no knight. Not yet, anyway.
Forgive me, sir.
That's only a matter of time anyway.
You're a lucky man to be trained by the captain himself. Do not waste the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the advice.
This ends your first field mission. Let's be on our way back to the capital.
And Malik has rejoined the party. Fantastic. Thus the number of slots in the elf mixer has increased. Okay, mixer. We now have 4. Let's see. We have 92 out of 153. Having it make items is always a good idea, considering it increases the slots, but the,
Stay sharp, even against chumps.
Victory is ours.
Malik's Photon Burst was upgraded. Sometimes enemies will drop items known as shards. If you utilize these shards with weapons or armor, you can add effects such as added defense or HP restoration to your gear. If you come into possession of such a shard, make it to the nearest shop post haste. And that shard that we got from the wolf is one of those. Wait, you took care of it? Well, that makes you as a hero. Sounds like it was a tough mission, though. Maybe you should restock before you go, yeah? Charge the mixer, dualize. Oh, we have lefty and righty again. Quality, rigid, effective aid 1. Alright, let's get out of here.
This won't take long.
Really?
Okay. Great job.
This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
We're gonna be hearing a lot of Malik and Asbel win quotes for a while. Anyway, out of the forest we go to the North Verona Wood. Wood Road. Good God, I can speak. You find the north gate to Verona a little way south of here.
I think the mission went well, but how are you feeling?
I feel great, sir. In fact, I'd like to take the lead until we return to the academy.
It's good to see such motivation, but before you can lead, you'll need this map.
Thank you, Captain Malik.
The road leads straight there, so I doubt you'll get lost, but it's good to have just in case. Now be aware of yourself, and don't let your guard down until we reach Verona. The monsters on this road have been fierce lately.
Yes, sir.
World map! World map shows you all kinds of info, including shops, discoveries, and requests in various towns. Make sure to look upon the requests and made them offer rewards. Okay, we got Verona, Port of Verona, and Launt. We got the dungeons, Orland Woods, Launt Hill, and Verona Catacombs. We got field locations and discovery points. And as you can see, the world map's not really that large. It's only 3 continents this time around. Had to downsize because, you know, this was originally released for the Wii hardware of all things. Why the hell someone thought it's a good idea to make a fucking RPG on a system from Nintendo is beyond me.
I'm not done yet!
Since practically every single system past N60, past the Super Nintendo has been, well, not good for those type of games. Alright, win the battle in 15 seconds or less, easy.
Not bad, don't you think?
Demon Fang was upgraded. If you fight with great skill, you may be able to acquire even more titles. Always give it your all in battle even against weaker opponents. Alright, now that we have that title practically filled in, time to start mastering. Wielder of Light, mysterious power what gets from within. Where did it come from? Yeah, might as well use this too. Well met, Asbel. You finished your mission in the Orland Woods, yes? My transport toys got all the entertainment back to Verona on its own. Wow, that is a sad day. You found the tea fields and prepared some tea leaves.
This area hasn't changed much either.
If you don't mind me asking, Captain, Who are those knights back in Orlin?
Former students.
I can tell they really trust and admire you. Forgive me for asking, sir, but why did you become an instructor? Surely you'd see more action if you served in the field.
The other knights were more capable.
But Captain, you're an exceptional knight. I can't imagine anyone being better than you.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Asbel. But let's just say the others have a certain something I don't.
I wonder if I have that certain something to become a knight.
Well, Aspel, it's not what you're thinking of, because I know what it is, and Malik knows what it is. And we get some fur. Fantastic.
Stay sharp, even against chumps.
No one can stand before my blade!
Alright, victory. Rolling Flare was upgraded. If you spend too much time guarding and not enough time attacking, the enemy will eventually break your guard. When you receive Red Aura status, go on the offensive. Yeah, guarding doesn't really help you that much when the enemies are trying to kill you. Ooh, I see something here. More fur. I want fur, but you can't carry anymore. Put it back. Ooh, some pasta. Making pasta requires ground wheat and water. Best leave the noodles slightly undercooked. I mean, if you do that, you have them soak up some of the sauce, but at that point, just cook them in the sauce.
Let's rest here for a bit.
Yes, sir.
Alright, into the college we go.
Seeing a country like this makes you realize just how blessed Windor truly is.
Or, you know, just looking at the overpass.
Remind me, Asbel, when did you enter the Knight Academy?
It's been almost 7 years now, sir.
It all passes so quickly.
It's been my honor to learn from you during this time, Captain.
You're the son of a lord, yes? Will you ever return home and reclaim the family name?
Well...
I ask because I'm ready to recommend you as a full-fledged knight.
Really?
In truth, my word is a mere formality. If the life of a knight is your wish, your acceptance is almost certain. You're young yet and still lack experience, but this mission has convinced me that you're ready enough to take the next step.
Thank you, sir.
But this is not a decision to be made in haste, Asbel. Perhaps you should consult with your parents first.
I mean, to be fair, it has been 7 years. He probably should visit.
That won't be necessary, Captain. I am prepared to devote my life to the Knights.
Very well, if that is your wish.
It is, sir. Finally, my lifelong dream is about to come true.
When we get back, we'll make a little detour to mark the occasion. I assume you're familiar with tactics, right?
It's your favorite pub, sir.
Even a knight needs to unwind now and again. Wouldn't you agree?
Thank you, Captain.
Out of the clouds.
I must say, Windor is such a beautiful country.
But unfortunately, the wars never end.
Where did that come from?
When I was young and naive, I came here with a group of very close friends. One of them stood right here and told me all about how he wanted to create a world without conflict.
Huh.
Back then, I was just a kid with my head in the clouds. At that moment, I believed I actually had the power to make his dream come true.
That's what everyone thinks when they're young.
But something happened soon afterward. Something that made me realize what a pathetic child I actually was.
I see. And I assume that's when you decided to enlist in the Knight Academy.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Aspel, don't worry. Sophie's not dead. Technically. She'll be back. She'll be back. Because she's actually important for the plot. And we can't have someone just, you know, bite it at the start and be in the intro movie. New defense shard. Ugh. Apple gel. Oh, white chicken.
This won't take long.
It's a chirpy.
Did we get carried away?
Just a little bit, Malik. Just a little bit. We really went all out on a bunch of helpless birds. It's not like they're a pack of raging boar over there. It's just a bunch of birds. Giant fat chicken birds, but birds still. No point in going full bore. Oh boy, we picked up some trash. I wonder if we can make something out of it. Okay, here is another treasure chest. What do we have? 360 gold. I mean, I don't really need it, but I'll take it anyway.
Stay sharp, even against chumps. Did we get carried away?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have anything on the right side of the stick for burst darts yet. Into Verona we go. Oh hey, I think it's the girl that we saw back 7 years ago. I think she actually went and made her shop. Ice Pops. The wind stick.
I have to admit, they sell the best ice pops at this place. I can't stop thinking about the way my hand shimmered back in the Orland Woods. What happened there? I should have asked the captain when I had the chance.
Hey, your ice pop's melting.
What? Crap, what a waste!
That's a tough break. Oh, look! I got a wind stick! Hey, shopkeeper, I'll take another! Stand down, Asbel. I'm not giving it to you.
Understood.
You're going to be a knight, yes, Asbel? You've been going on about it since childhood. What, you passed the exam? Oh, congratulations! Care for a yummy ice pop? Sure. A frozen treat that Verona is famous for. If it says win on a stick, the next one is free. Thank you. Well, I don't think we can head back into the catacombs right at this moment. Cat. Meow. The one-eyed cat seems to want fish. Give it a fish. Have some salmon. This is important because just like how in Symphonia there was dogs all over the place, and cats that Colette could talk to get a title, every major town has a cat in it. We need to feed the cats. Yeah, we can't enter the Royal Sanctuary, I don't think. Nope, that's later. Obviously, we'll be able to enter that later because we still have those stone walls, doors we need to open. Smart use of your chain capacity is vital in fighting monsters. As long as you have enough chain capacity, you'll be able to link all kinds of moves, from slash attacks to spell arts. Chain capacity is usually shortened to CC, by the way. The Royal Sanctuary has had to be the oldest man-made structure in all of Windor. Rumor has it there's a secret emergency escape passage that runs below the sanctuary. Alright, let's continue looking around. Ah, we're back here again. What's a cadet? Don't speak to me as if we're equals. Okay, asshole. Wow, this Greece is awesome. It's so huge and pretty. Where it used to be one big wasteland. I'm talking long before I was born, even. I wonder what happened there. Also, because you see how the Krias basically said the blessings of the wind, and how Verona is basically a lush greenland, while we have a frozen wasteland and a hellish desert? Can you guess which summon spirits are here? If you said Sylph, Ifrit. And Celsius, you would be correct. But we're not going to be meeting them for a long time. Okay, do we need to head up to the castle? No, not really. One of the most high-level knights are allowed to enter the Verona Castle. Prince Richard is a kind young man. He's always ready to strike up conversation with the common people like us. Alright, into the lower city we go. If the enemies are getting too strong for you, it's best to upgrade your weapons or buy new ones. Longsword, throwing knives for a different character. Bronze scabbard, ribbon for another character, natural scent. I mean, we could rebuy these. Can't use them. But why not? Stamp card for Verona. I should support the customer appreciation stamp program too. Paralysis charm. Negates assurance paralysis and may restore HP when target with that ailment. I'll buy one. Please present card at time of purchase. Valid card participants shops only. Stamps valid voids. Stamps void if card is lost or damaged. Let's buy a holy bottle too. And we need 3 more, so let's buy a few more life bottles. And we can get some bread at reduced price. Let's max that out. Thank you. Bread pudding, or rather pudding cake in this case. Ugh. We can make French toast. Pork and pasta will equal yakisoba noodles. Interesting. Pasta and egg equals pasta carbonara. Anything else? Nope, okay. Yeah, okay. Once we get at least one thing, I think it stays open for good. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Are there any skits at the Night Academy or the inn before we head back into the, let's see. Well, I think I missed something back here, so let's go check. Back at the Castle District, we want to head back to the Creus Crystal. And there should be a chest that's hidden in the away from the camera or something. There it is. Magna Carta number 30. Archie's Carta. Chester. That's it. That's hidden. Wow, that is barely... You cannot see that unless you come over here to the right. Wow, that's hard to spot. Alright, well, I got what I wanted, so let's head to Tactics. Is that the name of this bar? Okay. If it says Tactics, then I clearly read the sign wrong last time. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, what I thought were B's are actually T's. My mistake. Bar Tactics. In hindsight, it's kind of obvious now that we have some English to go with it. What's this? Moji-kun plushie. Stuffed toy emoji. It's nice to have around when you're feeling lonely. Huh. I wonder what's that for. Time to drink and be merry.
A toast in honor of Asbel Lant's promotion and the start of a long and glorious career. May the wind guide our blades.
May the wind guide our blades. Thank you, Captain. I hope to continue training under you even after I become a knight.
Relax, Asbel. This is a celebration. Let tomorrow take care of itself.
Neh.
Being a knight is all I ever wanted. I need it, Captain. I need to be strong.
Nothing good can come from haste, Asbel.
Not wrong about that one.
When I left home, I swore to become strong. I swore I would never again fail to protect someone. So when I'm not training or fighting, I feel like I'm wasting time.
Seeking the strength to help others, eh?
Oh, good. There's deer in the yard. Let's see. How much do we have? How many do we have? We got 1, 2. There's probably more because there always is. There's always more than just like 2 deer. It's always a full pack of fucking assholes.
It's a noble goal. And if becoming a knight helps you achieve it, then so much the better. But there are some things even a knight cannot protect. You would do well to remember that.
Understood, sir.
All right, enough wool gathering. This is your celebration, so eat up.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
Cocktail menu, huh?
Whew. Thanks for the meal, Captain.
Let's see,
But
we
I
got-
can't eat another bite.
Let's see. We got peach, orange, cherry, grapefruit.
Good. Well, maybe next time
Passion,
we'll
I
celebrate your
think?
entry into adulthood with my favorite cocktail. Come, we should return to the Knight Academy.
Welcome to Tactics. How was the special apple gel juice? Yeah, there's petal. I think that's spelled. And I think the last one is liqueur? No, wait, it ends in a T. Well, other than the middle, the third row, I know I can read the rest of that. Cedric's been acting strangely. I should probably inform Duke Dalwin. Hey, don't stare at me like that. You're making me nervous. It's not my fault people call me by my title, so what if I spend a lot of gold in the shops? Royal Knights documents, or request items. I haven't found out a bar or Baron. They bear the seal of the Royal Knights. Oh boy. Hey, are these yours? Sounds like they're going to induct one new knight this year. I wonder who the lucky sap is. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna head back to the academy now. Monsters we see now are different from what we dealt with a few years ago. Just because you think you know a place, don't let your guard down. Night Lily Seeds. Alright then, to the academy we go! I mean, we can still walk around and... explore the town, see if there's anything else in here for us to grab, but let's head to the inn. There aren't any other victorious towns besides the one in the Knights, right? When I'm training, they keep warning me to turn the difficulty level down. You should remember that too. If battles feel too tough, don't be ashamed to turn it down. Got a little fourth wall breaks. How about you might call it Gabber? What can I say? Let's chat. Here, let me tell you a story. I started my journey in Strahd. You know Strahd, right? Big country, lots of sands? Sure you do. Well, the story begins there. I keep a travel diary everywhere I go. These are still so fresh. Day 1, the morning of my 20th birthday. 5 morning, sun is up, the sky is still there, there's some wind. So I started to realize I'm wasting my life, you know? Here I am, 20 years old, and I don't even have a husband. Heck, I just dumped my boyfriend so I didn't have a man, period. But that meant I was free to travel the world. Oh, don't get the wrong idea, it's not like I was doing this out of desperation. I have standards. Press and hold B to speed up conversations. Being a traveler had always been my dream, ever since I was a little kid, which I was once. So I decided to start buying things for the trip. I made a list and everything, with a pencil. Really nice one, too. But I wasn't sure what I need, which is normal. I mean, who really knows what they'll need on a trip? So I went out and found a giant shop that sells everything under the sun. Maybe a few things in the shade, too. You should check it out if you're ever in Australia, by the way. Seriously, don't miss it. In fact, if you ever got a girlfriend, I bet you can find plenty of nice girls for her there. Gifts there. Anyway, by getting back on Tucker's side, I asked an employee to help on what to bring. So I went up to the clerk and started talking to him, and man, let me tell you, he was... oh my god. And that was the end of day 1. Personal speed of cover. Why, really? You want to hear more? Sure, why not? Most people already walked away by this point. Doing this actually is important. If I remember correctly, actually listening to this girl in its entirety, we get something out of it. I can't remember if it's a title or something else. 19,000 gold? How can that even happen? Well, it's real simple when you're buying equipment upgrades. Oh, you haven't told your parents you were going on a trip. That's a story for another day. Grabbed all my stuff, took it back to the store, returned with me in tow. Can you believe that? I almost died. Well, figure. I really don't want to talk about it. I'm sure you had enough of my rambling right now. It's okay, I'm used to it. And this is what speeding up conversations looks like. Yeah, okay, I get it. I think we brought up some trauma there. We're to make a dirk appeal to King Ferdinand. Alright, let's loot the rooms. Some more dried seaweed for the collection. And Best Princess Stories. A series of 5 books that collect stories about princesses from various worlds. Why do we need that? I don't know, but we'll pick it up anyway. Things have changed over the past few years, have you noticed? For example, there's a statue of that former Knight Academy headmaster, among other things. Yeah, it's amazing that the world actually progresses after 7 years.
Oh my goodness. Could it be that it's really you, Asbel?
No, wait. Then, Sheria. Sheria, it's you.
Yes.
I can't believe it. This is crazy. I haven't seen you in 7 years. What are you doing here? When did you arrive?
A little while ago.
You should have told me. I could have picked you up.
Didn't you get the letter?
Letter?
Your mother sent you a letter begging you to come home.
Oh. Well, I was on a mission. I haven't been here for a while. Wait a minute. Did something happen?
Lord Aston passed away.
Ooh!
What? You mean to tell me that my father is gone? What are you talking about? What happened?
Calm down, Asbel. You're Sheria, right? Let's talk about this inside. Please, both of you follow me. Asbel, pull yourself together, all right?
My father... dead?
Well, that's definitely a news you don't want to hear.
The border dispute between Lant and Fendel has turned desperate. Your father is having difficulty coping with the situation. Please come home before the fighting takes an even more serious turn. I had no idea things were so bad.
We waited to hear from you, but then Lord Aston perished in battle. With Lady Carrie bedridden from exhaustion and grief, it fell to me to track you down. Captain Malik, I've also been entrusted with a message for the Knights. Will you hear it? Lant humbly requests the assistance of His Majesty's Royal Knights in her struggle against tyranny.
The domains of Windor hold great autonomy compared to other nations. They're independent states, in all but name. This makes it difficult for the Knights to intervene in disputes.
Oh, wonderful.
I see the right of your cause, but things may be difficult.
My grandfather said much the same thing. It seems we can only pray the dispute does not escalate into all-out war.
I will speak with the other Knights, but I make no guarantees. This is a matter most grave, and perhaps they'll feel differently upon hearing the full story.
We are in your debt, Captain.
Asbel,
Sir?
I trust you to be the Knight's eyes and ears in this matter. Return to your home and assess the situation. We need to understand what's really happening. You'll also want to pay respects to your father and look in on Lady Carrie. She needs you now more than ever. Go to her and give her what comfort you can.
Understood.
I must return to Lant as well.
Then you and Asbel should travel together. Send word if you need any assistance, and I'll let you know if I learn anything on my side as well.
Well, this definitely changed some things, I would say. Hello, who are you? Asbel, have you ever used the request bulletins in the inns? No. I wonder if you can really trust them. I'm afraid something bad has happened, and... Okay, Malik's office. Spears Church requires a password somehow related to this location. What? Oh, wonderful. Ugh. Ooh, an ice pop. Can I just type in the letters? No, I gotta use numbers. Well, anyway, now that Sherry has rejoined the party. Most depending on you should get going, we don't need her to worry. Alright, well, head on through. Windor is governed by a king, and regional lords have declared allegiance to his name. However, this also means that each territory is ruled semi-autonomously by the local lord and his family. So even if the king wants to deploy the Royal Knights to other territories, the local lords can block him. The more you use an elf, the easier the process becomes. Over time, you get better results. The more you cook, the more elf capacity increases. So keep on cooking. If you're just making rice balls like this, practice makes perfect. So good luck. Noble-mindedness. Alright, is there anything else we can do at the academy? I can't go any further. There's this really scary instructor. There's no instructor over there. Let's keep our distance. He looks dangerous. Wrong one. There we go. Alright. What, 58 minutes? It does not feel like 58 minutes. Okay, before we leave Lant, Headmaster's bust.
I don't remember seeing this statue before.
They built it 5 years ago, so you wouldn't have been around. It's actually the first headmaster of the Knight Academy.
7 years. Has it really been that long?
Yeah, so, how have you been? I mean, sorry. I know you were pretty sick back then, and...
cut it out, okay? Why don't we dispense with the small talk? We need to focus on the matters at hand.
Yeah, alright.
You can find the Valkanist crystal in the northern west. Oh, it's you, Asbel. Say, did you have permission to the forest or village or wherever it was? Don't know why you're here if you're a ditz. Anyway, back to the inn. Yeah. Innkeeper. View requests. Most inns contain requests for help from various townspeople. Once you have desired items, hand them over to receive your reward. You also earn SP from requests, making them a great way to develop titles. Note there's no time limit for completing requests. Any cool items show my friends they know how awesome I am, but I can't seem to find anything you just buy in stores. Here you go. Polished bronze scabbard for a grilled chicken bowl. If we have the bronze scabbard, we can have 3 apple gels. Also, important daggers while I'm bronze. I'm not sure if I dropped or simply misplaced them and found them. Please return them to me, and we get the iron sword for our troubles. As well as the scene. So, you're the one who fulfilled my request. I appreciate it. Not at all, ma'am. If you don't mind me asking, go on out with it. Well, how could you lose such important papers? I'm sorry to be blunt, but it seems so unlike you. Well, someone's feeling cocky today. Is this because Malik is telling everyone you're a shoo-in for knighthood? No, ma'am, I would never. It's just, well, I noticed that was a letter of reassignment. You really should stop obsessing about yourself for a change and pay attention to the world around you. The current Royal Guard is an utter disaster, and this document is proof. Wait, are you going to be part of the Royal Guard? That's great! A reassignment at a time like this just means that they need warm bodies to fill positions. Nothing more. Okay, out of here. I think you meddled in the affairs of others enough for one day. Wait, one last thing. Was Captain Malik selected for the Royal Guard as well? Why would you mention his name? Ouch, I forgot. Agent Victoria was always butting heads with Captain Malik, wasn't she? I'm sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to bring up any unpleasant memories. No, that's not the point. Ma'am? Wait, are you upset because the two of you might be separated if you move on and he doesn't? Wait, what am I saying? That'd be the day. Will you please just zip it already? Yeah, she likes Malik. Remember this, Asbel, you are my pupil. As your instructor, I forbid you to speak of anything we just discussed. Yes, ma'am. My reassignment has yet to be publicly announced, so you mustn't speak a word of this to anyone. Understood? Don't you disappoint me. Understood, ma'am. Asbel acquired the teacher's pet title. Victoria might be the one who best recognizes Asbel's efforts. We get Stagger Strike and Shockwave Flash upgrades, as well as Vitality and Crease attacks. Anyway, that iron sword. It's better than what we're using. Mass-produced iron forged sword of average quality, forged from standard grade metal. Higher CC and higher stats, so we'll take it. Anyway, stamp collectors.
I guess it's been a while since I've been shopping, because I didn't know about these stamp cards. Let's have a look here. Each city throughout the world uses its own stamp cards. You can collect stamps only in the city where a card was issued. When you buy or sell items at a shop, you earn stamps. When you collect enough stamps, you get... What? What do you get? These instructions really get you riled up. Oh, you get VIP privileges. Oh, come on! That could be anything! What a pain to have to keep hitting the same shops to collect stamps. But I am intrigued by these VIP privileges.
If you can't tell, Asbel is very much a player insert and talks like someone would. It's great. Oh, Asbel. I like you a lot. I think you are one of my favorite protagonists of the entire Tales franchise. I think you might be my favorite. I think. Jude might be up there with him. Anyway, we've run out of time for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Tales of Graces F Remastered. In the next episode, well, we start heading back to Lant, because apparently there's trouble at home. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time.
守れ